This golf course looks a little different.
It really does. Where are we? And what is that?
This says 2012. I'm guessing this golf club was magical?
I guess so. Well, I mean, the show must go on, so let's do it.
Let's go. Welcome guys and dolls to the 23rd Annual Hawthorne Parks and Recreation Golf Tournament. I'm Francisco Castillo.
And I'm Margaret Sharp, and it is a lovely day to be out here on the green at California Country Club.
It sure is, Margaret. This tournament starts off with a putting contest. Let's go check it out. New to this year's golf tournament was the putting contest, where several unique putting situations were set up. The competition was rough, but the player who took the least amount of total swings came out the victor.
Oh, it went well. I guess one of the ladies from Sears Lumber won it with 12 putts. Hope she didn't cheat. No, I'm just kidding. She sounded like an honest woman. But yeah, we thought we'd add a little bit to our mulligan package, and I think everyone enjoyed it, and it was tricky.
Well, it looks like that's a wrap for this putting contest. But before we go into the tournament, let's go to Margaret, who gives us more details on this beautiful golf course.
For many golfers, the California Country Club is a tranquil spot outside of the Los Angeles grind.
It's 20 minutes from Los Angeles, so it's very convenient from the office. It's centrally located near 605 freeway and 60 freeway, so it's easy to reach from the locations nearby.
Off the freeway and onto the green, golfers are awarded with what Bear calls a Southland treat.
It's a 6,800-yard championship golf course with, as you can see, mature tree-lined fairways. It's a challenging by length, but it was built without any housing considerations. So it's a kind of a sprawling golf course.
That sprawl is something that golfers look forward to.
It's beautiful. It's good, it's long, it's open, and the people can have a lot of fun. You know, they're not worried about going out of bounds all the time.
The course was designed by renowned golf course architect William F. Bell, who also designed the famous Torrey Pines course in San Diego. The design offers natural features that can add to the golfer's experience.
The water features are great, and number 10 is our signature hole where you get to hit over the water. It's a great shot. It's a great hole.
And along with the water features are geese and ducks that roam the area, some of which are multiplying as we speak.
We have probably more geese than we care to, but they're lovely and they're majestic. And I remember when they first came here, we were real excited about it, but they've seemed to have multiplied.
Nevertheless, players enjoy the wildlife and most of all, the challenge of the game.
I love it. You think you know it, but you don't. We always run into the same problem, different problem, you know, it's different place. It's fantastic.
Well, these players sure are lucky to be playing on such a beautiful course. Now let's go to Francisco to see how they're enjoying it.
Thanks, Margaret. The players truly are enjoying this course, and even though there are prizes on the line, they're just out here to have fun. Tell me, how's your guys' game going so far?
On a fun level, 10. On a quality level, about a 5 or a 6 right now. It beats working. Golf, even if it's frustrating, it beats working. And we're out here for a good cause.
Of course, frustration in this tournament is very minimal. The scramble format doesn't require a player to play a perfect game.
Well, we've got a couple guys that play pretty good and a couple guys that play like I do, which is not so good. But we have a lot of fun.
I'm out here being the straight and short person. And then Roger here is the long and straight person. So when we need a long and straight shot, we use Roger, which is, we only need Roger. So you don't really need me.
Some even use this tournament as a way to spend quality time with family members.
You know, it isn't about the game. It's out having a good time today, and brought my son out, having some good father-son time, and we're just enjoying the day.
And while players are being treated to a beautiful day on the green, they're also giving some green. Let's go to Margaret, who gives us more details on where this money's going.
Thanks, Francisco. Now, although today is a fun-filled event, it really is also about raising money. The money this year is going to fund new and existing programs at the Teen Center. One of the programs that the teens are particularly excited about is building a new greenhouse. I spoke with Teen Center manager Gabby Getz to learn a little bit more about it.
The students at the Teen Center are really willing to go green right now, and they're very excited to start a greenhouse at the Teen Center.
The center is more than just a learning environment. For some teens, it's like a second home.
The Teen Center, it's a safe haven. I mean, that's the bottom line. Today, we have kids that are latchkey kids, and instead of going home, they can come to the Teen Center where they see other people, they can have games, they can study, they can learn about a career.
In addition to the greenhouse and recycling program, the money will fund other activities at the Teen Center, such as sports and tutoring. Players at this year's tournament couldn't have been happier to help out.
I'm ecstatic for them because that's a much quality endeavor that oftentimes gets lost when you have economic downturns.
Anything that our company, Southern California Gas Company, can do to help things out in the community, we're happy to participate.
It's been 2 years now since it's been open, and they're doing great things over there. They've got a lot of kids doing a lot of good things.
Getz has been enjoying the good vibes of the day.
It feels so good to see everyone just, not thinking about anything, just having fun and making sure that it's going to a worthy cause. And a lot of them have, they've read and they know that the money is going to the Teen Center, and it's just great that they just open up their wallets, and it's cool for the kids.
A fun event and a great cause. Now let's check in with Francisco and see how those golfers are scoring.
Looks like the competition is heating up. Let's go look at the scoreboard and see where everybody's at. A lot of fun on the green, but some players did just a tad bit better than others.
Well, I'm sure every player gave it their all. Now let's go into the awards banquet and see who won what.
Let's go.
What do you call this thing? The worst players?
Sine qua non.
Huh?
Sine qua non.
Sine qua non stands for we tried harder. And it's for SpaceX.
While SpaceX took the honor of last, third place went to Bare Elegance, second place to Allied Waste, and the first place,
with a less than 66, the Miller Group. Come on down.
Teams were happy to have their trophies, and Assistant Director of Recreation and Community Services Mark Hardison was happy to have their participation.
Without the sponsors, we really couldn't do this at the tournament. And I know you guys we're still in some real tough economic times.
Sponsors were honored with a gift from tournament officials to show their appreciation for donating their money and swings for the event. Now let's take a look at the final scores for the tournament. Well, whether if it's 1922 or 2012, golf just doesn't seem to change.
That's right. Birdies or bogeys, golf is still a great sport, and today players raised money for a great cause.
That's right. Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next year. Cut! That's a wrap. All right.
Now what are we going to do?
I don't know. I could do a backswing or something like that.
Well, we got to find some way to fit into this whole 21st century thing.
Yeah, I need new clothes and apparently something called an iPhone. I don't know what that is though.